Biafra.
Mr. Pro, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. United Nations. I'm going home. Mama
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, and women of goodwill, conscious people wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live to Biafra Human Right and Freedom Radio Station. Biafra Human Right and Freedom Radio Station is generally referred to as a child of seconds, because only God knows where we would have been in a time like this. In a time like this, where Chika Iduziem is busy observing protocol and ceremoniously trying to prove that he is what he is not. A time like this, where Chinasa is inside the system trying to undo Nnamdi Kanu. Without Biafra Human Rights Radio, how would you know the risk Chief Raphael Wazurike took to revitalize the issue of Biafra after Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu handed over the baton to him? This is a time without this child of circumstance. Nnamdi Kanu foresee chanting. Look at how many days has he been up? They have all betrayed him, blackmailing themselves for money. These are the people who undermine their own very brother. It's unfortunate. This radio station, you will not understand. The greatest mistake the Nigerian state will make is to think that we are with them. No, we represent justice, we represent righteousness, we represent transparency, we represent equity, we represent fairness, and of course we are the embodiment of true democracy. It is not our intention to undermine anybody. We are not here to take that which belongs to another, but we project the true image of the naked truth. It doesn't matter who else is God. Biafra Human Right and Freedom Radio Station is being anchored by Diokpa Uche from Mefo. Diokpa Uche from Patete, a man with few words, but I have to remind you tonight that his slightest touch command obedient. He has made us, there are men who has made us to believe in Biafra before now. Mazimefo has made us to believe in Biafra over and over again. He's the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Like I always say, I do not expect everyone to understand the mindset behind those words, but one day you shall. I am George Onyibe. I am from Eka Isagbo, and of course in Anyoma province. Anyoma province is in Delta State, and every piece of land in Delta State is Biafra land. Nori jokeni kilonu li challenge urugudu. Ndeka ndi anyocha. Ajuwela ajuju. Makani nikume ya kunyera jabofia. Omenu nyijekoda agba ekanye wepo ha. Onu ndi omenu no ni kika ni ngora enyi ke sepo ha heli. Ona bekuta we se ne mba o na lande ni to na ememe hun enyi reche wenye je kone bole ya anyi jagwa wo gali. We go nowhere. We go nowhere. The earlier all of you begin to make sure you are fighting to restore Biafra, the better for all of us. All of you who are trying to rigmarole, all of you who are trying to rigmarole, hear me and hear me well. You will understand this generation is different. Ekele monu bolo no rele. Uwomane ajenu. Unyele nziri. Mbele ni mabane manne ni woma babane onuli chari kilimono. Makanindi wenyi sinali unye wondwa. And of course I must move out as customary demand to acknowledge member of the Biafran de facto customary government headed by Alhaji Asare Dokubo and deputized by Ada Rita and Ebogo, the first formidable woman saboteur created by Nnamdi Kanu. One day we will tell you this story. Wonderful saboteur woman like that. Every member of the Biafra de facto customary government, implementation committee, as well as the advisory body, and of course the upcoming parliamentary members across the globe, acknowledge all of you. You too numerous able to mention all your names. The pro-Biafran group who function under, I acknowledge all of you. I thank you. And Biafrans, thank you. Members of the Biafra Nation Alliance, Chimezie, Okom, Mbadike, Ezekwesili. How many will I mention? Dr. Kado, Daddy in the Lord, Mazio Bidio Bienu. Onwazurumba, of course, my deputy. With due respect. Dr. Nwokenkwo, I acknowledge all of you this evening. I must make you understand that you have eventually become the last defense outpost for the Biafran people. Biafrans, thank you, and I thank you. Conscious people across the globe, men and women of goodwill who understand our position. My brother Nicholas Obaka wrote something. He said, we have been talking about New Jersey. We have been talking about New America. We have been talking about new country and new everything. I think this is the time to talk about the new Biafra. Those of you who have indirectly been looking for how to help us, we understand we have become the obstacle in our way to freedom. But like every other not do very much, we thank you. We have not forgotten those countries who stood by Dim Chukwuemeka Odimegwu, who stood by the generation of 1967 to 1970 to do all you can. Land. Thousands of Biafran youth were airlifted because some of you deemed it fit to save the generation of Biafra. Wherever came to start picking your brother and your sister, your children. So some of them you think they are dead. They did not die. Other countries who want to preserve our species took them. But because we are still in Nigeria, you dare not talk about it, or you are charged for treasonable felony. We thank all of you tonight. We are not relenting. We are doing what we do. Somewhere along the line, the truth will be told. Of course, I must acknowledge the members of indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu. These are misguided criminals. All of them criminals. There is one on my platform now. His name is Chimoska Bright. Chimoska Bright could only be the name of animal. And then you have another one is Mbanagwa Nwa Biafra. That are fraudulent names. Those are indigenous people of Biafra. They know. Those are the ones who are using Biafran, Igbo youth, Igbo girls to do ritual for fortification. They answer ESM. They answer unknown gunmen. They answer IPO punk, IPOB punk. Anybody you see telling you I'm IPOB, watch that person is a criminal and need to be arrested. They are the indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu. Exhibiting of character madness is what runs in their vein. Nothing more, nothing less. You can see their leader characters and tendency. He's not trying to hide. Like I always say, indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu, we acknowledge you. And for the sake of Nigerian listening, let me tell you, now he's a dual personality. Number one, he's somewhere along, stood on behalf of Biafran people. And we stood by him. And if on that angle you think you can bring him down, you will understand that those of us he calls saboteur have not abandoned him, because he's an idiot. We will bring him to where he belongs to. Nnamdi Kanu, we will bring him to where he belongs to. By now he's confirming it. We appear as ordinary men, we know nothing. We humble ourselves before him for the sake of the next generation. And then he became God. I have told him, I will put his righteousness to the test. And I speak for myself. And I hope conscious people will understand. While we are waiting for Chike Dozie and China Sanwo-Olu Nigeria must understand. On the issue of Biafra, you people better begin to do what is right. Because we are not going to abandon him. He can be an idiot. We will deal with him the way it deems fit. But for his unknown gunmen, for his raping Biafran women to our knowledge, for causing communal crisis within Biafra land, and every other Igbo police, Igbo army he killed, you people reveal his case. Indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu, they are now busy praising Obi of Onitsha. Hey, Obi of Onitsha said he's going to Abuja on 26. You think Obi of Onitsha is an idiot? You people can write rubbish. But when the time comes, this is the time for you to apologize. I'm talking to the indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu. All those intellectuals you call intellectual, now you are looking for who to talk for you. You see? We will go to the length and the breadth of this Biafran nation. We will not leave any stone unturned. Acknowledge you. Call others, because I discovered they are not giving you people recharge card again to come and call saboteur. Please call others criminals. We the original saboteurs now, we are on our own. You people that are Angel Michael and Angel Gabriel, you are busy castigating each other. How many days your criminal leader left? Shame on all of you. I'm not in diaspora. This was the same way we were warning Nnamdi Kanu. Stop this thing. He said, no, I am God. A native fowl. If you want to catch the okpa, if you want to catch okpa, you get ready. But you want to catch a Greek fowl, you just do cru, you just jack it. We call it Tom Brand. Nnamdi Kanu was picked up like Tom Brand. Where are emissary of the emperor, Rabbi Charles? We will dissolve Nigeria. We will melt the world. We will do this one. All these are just criminals. When Biafra come, collect your receipt. Ego idozi obodo 1. Ego banku 4. Ego iyi Versace 6. Ego iyi Moschino 7. Collect your receipt, because when you want to enter Biafra, we will now ask you, Njohi. I will stop there for now. Indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu, I need you to get furious. Make call. Where is a maker gift? Criminals everywhere. You think say with the look on our face, you may have invested your money in this, but we did more than that. We put our blood in this thing. I am your destiny, and I am your doom. One day you will understand. And so every intellectual in Biafra land, according to Nnamdi Kanu, you just need to go back. Let us deliver our brother. He need to be cured. He call you intellectual. You people cannot deceive yourself. Number one, Nnamdi Kanu has a dual identity to represent in the competent court jurisdiction. I tell Nigeria, they should be careful when they discuss this issue regarding Biafra agitation. Because you think we are going to abandon that idiot, we won't abandon it. If you like, he's a madman. He's one of us. And he is the physical image Chukwuka Abiyama, the one who sit in heaven and preside over the affair of man, the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must. Osanyi jeme no yare duenyi, osanyi jeme no rienyi azon, yaha enyi reme obi ekerenyi, maka no obu agwoko hionre here, ogbe bulu agbobo hin so aso aso fi hin no ajo griswe no ke, alenya ngwere ko jelu enwo, onya meme kodori enyenye, you do anyhow you see, because he who do he do he who do he do he. It's unfortunate. Sanemwo ihe Chukwu menimo imakwonero n'ime o n'ụgwọ ga-eju m obi o wowo n'ọsọka m osolo bụ eme n'ime kelere n'afa nsọ ya o. Kpọọ ya Chukwu n'ọgaza, kpọọ ya Chukwu n'ọgaza gị ekpere o. Meza ya onye obiọma, kpọọ ya Chukwu n'ọgaza o. Ise. And of course, without wasting much of our time, we go to our topic this evening, which is simply titled Taking Advantage of Internal Unification, which is the key to all these things. Internal unification is the key to everything we have been doing, and we have to take advantage of it. This morning I tried to search the social media to listen to the trending news in Nigeria, and I discovered that two news information is being projected by the Nigerian state. Number one is a united Nigeria, a united Nigeria. Every youth of today, you must work very hard for a united Nigeria, a united Nigeria. What is this issue about united Nigeria from Nigerian handlers? Since the amalgamation of 1914, Awolowo confirmed that Nigerians are like oil and water. It is impossible to miss. Awolowo made it clear. Ahmadu Bello understand that these things are not possible. They are not possible. This is over 100 years now. The same group of criminals are still shouting, United Nigeria. The next generation must unite. Let us unite. Oh, united, oh, united. Everything cannot be united. But Nigerians keep hammering one Nigeria. Nigerians keep encouraging the next generation of Biafra. And telling you 1 million killed in Castena by Boko Haram, 6,000 killed in Borno by Miati Allah, and then another 14,000 killed in Maiduguri by Fulani to kill us. All of us must die in Nigeria. You people are like the woman who had the dead son that appeared before Solomon. Wake up, because it's not going to be long. All of you will know the truth. Nigerians actually want unification. Why are they killing you? Why are they killing your people? Who is Boko Haram killing? They are reducing your population. They are bastardizing your blood lineage. They are taking over your ancestral land. They are emasculating you completely. They have reduced you to second-hand fiddle, which they eventually called you. But today, the 15th day of the month of July 2021, what the trending news is. Just two. Hey, Nigerian youth, the next generation, please, now must unite. Unite with Boko Haram. Unite with Miati Allah. Unite with the other criminal gang. What will be the end result of such unity? So this evening, I think it is imperative that we review the issue of unification. And that is why our program this evening is titled Taking Advantage of Internal Unification, which is the key, the solution to this Nigerian state, this evil enclave. Unity is the master key to achieving greatness at every level or stage in life. With this knowledge, the Nigerian people, like I've told you earlier, they keep calling for unity. But the essence of Nigerian calling for unity is simply for the conquest of it. Anytime Nigeria tell you we have to unite, we have to do this, let us be sincere. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Over 100 years now, we have been shouting, let us unite. Since amalgamation till now, we have been shouting, let us unite. We got to unite. All the countries in the world, we are the only people that use one to put our name so that you will know that we are one Nigeria. I have not heard of one Ghana. I have not heard of one Cameroon. I have not heard of one Indonesia. I have not heard of one America. I have not heard of one Ghana. Only Nigeria. One, because they want to project falsehood of unification. They know what they want to achieve. They know. And so each time Nigeria can, we the one Nigeria, keep one Nigeria, we can unite. There is power and strength in diversification. All those grammar. What are they uniting? Uniting you in the grave with your loved ones? Is unity about stealing your resources and deliberately emasculating your people? Is putting your land under military occupation the benefit of the unification in Nigeria? Is it by appointing certain individuals from among us to feed on the expense of our people, and then you call that unity? Let us continue. And so when Nigerians tell you, unity, let's unite, it is because they understand the potential of unification. Satan in the same way keep calling for unity. Satan, I want you to understand the power of unification. For the sake of those of you who are busy, we are fighting for Igbo nation now. We are the Igbo nation. I do not have any grudge against you. Fight for Igbo nation. Get Igbo nation. But in this matter, you are just deceiving yourself. And then there are others. They are fighting for a Nyoma nation. Fighting for a Nyoma nation. My brother, I have nothing against you. Somewhere along the line, it is going to pay off for all of us. Fight for a Nyoma nation. But in the real issue that held us down, my brother, you need to think deeply. And yet you have Efik nation, Ibibio nation, Anang nation, Ijo nation, Urobo nation, Ishekiri nation, Idoma nation, Igala nation, Abua Aduwa Ahoda nation, Mbitorumba Nombi, say all of you nation. You just playing into their hand. It's okay. I support you people. All of us, I support you. But that is not the true meaning of unification that will set us free from this evil enclave called Nigeria. Set now understand the power behind true unification. The man, he said to the demon, how many are you? And the spirit said, we are legion. Legion. 1,000 demons occupying one man. Nobody would have been able to defeat that man. Satan understands the importance, the potency of unification. And so in one man, all of them held him down. Imagine when all the Biafran people come together. Imagine Imagine when all groups and sectors in Biafra nation come together. I tell you, heaven will pay attention to our appeal that very day. But you won't understand. Your brain has been hanging, has been up. And so what you think is, sometimes I begin to wonder, are we actually fighting to restore Nnamdi Kanu, or we are fighting to restore Biafra? And let us continue. Satan understand the true essence, the true potential of unification. So Satan unites. Satan does unite. And when Jesus saw that the condition of that man, he needed extraordinary knowing the power of unity. Not because Jesus could not cast them out with a word, he could. But he now have to analyze so you understand. Christians call for unity of faith, just for the substance. You see Christians, they keep calling unity of faith. Let us unite in faith. Let us unite in faith. Without the unity, without the unification in faith, Christians are gone. There is no persecuted religion in the universe like the Christians. I don't care what you talk about the Christians, but each and every challenge they face, they emerge victoriously. Today, for some reason, disagreement among Christians, you have different denomination. Only those Christians with evil heart truly abandon their own, like most of them abandoned TB Joshua. These are evil men. Because if every Christian were trying to create their right, every denomination, the apostle continued to lead the church. The real disciples were all killed. Most of them could not stand the test of time. Most of them were dogged. People like Apostle John, who eventually died in the island of Patmos, defending Christianity with all he got. And when he died, Paul was on the other end, confronting the people that matters in the universe. He continued to preach the gospel to them. And eventually Apostle Paul died. He focused on telling the Christians, you must unite in faith. We know the encounter of the believer, not just in the Council of Messene, not just in the Colosseum, and many other places where they were hunted down like animals across the globe. Unification of faith brought them together because Paul did his job well. He said, encouraging the brethren that through trial and temptation shall they enter the kingdom of God. They stood their ground till the end. Today, after the errors of the disciples were gone, they handed over to the Catholic Church, which is referred to as the Universal Church. And then along the line for another denomination. To the extent Nnamdi Kanu has his own denomination in Christianity. Because they understand the essence of unification of faith. If they must survive. If they must survive. So no matter how you try to differentiate church denomination, you see, at the end of the day, in fact, I will encourage you to go and read church review, church history. Go and look at church history. Why men like Malcolm S and the rest of them brought about different transformation. It was not to weaken the church, it was to make the church stronger. And even from Catholic Church alone, they were able to stand their ground, understanding unification of faith. They created platform for everybody to function. Most of you don't even know. When they tell you about night, do you know what it represents? When they tell you about the order of Saint Molumba or Saint Teresa, do you know what it represents? When they tell you about the order of charismatic renewal and all that, do you know what they represent? When they tell you about the order of what is this one, adoration ministry of Mbaka and all that, do you know what they represent? That are some of the secrets. I will not be able to explain everything, but I simply want Biafran people to understand that the key is unification, and we must take advantage of it. Let us continue so you'll be able to understand what we mean. Nations call for unification, not just because they want to gather strength as a result of internal or external threats coming from anywhere, but there is more. You think they form United Nations so they steal your crude oil alone? You think they form United Nations so that they steal your resources and impoverish you? The world leaders, scientists, seers, prophets, they understand that there are other external or terrestrial or celestial beings outside this earth. And most of them threaten to take over the earth. But this is something one man cannot conquer. And so the world come together. There have been history from the UFO about aliens visiting the world. There are classified information which cannot be led to the public. But there are people who are monitoring these activities. Some of them religious body. Some of them academians. Some of them wise men. Have you ever wondered why the highest and the most advanced technological microscope in the world belongs to a church? You don't know. Go to the Catholic Church in America. One of their head office, the Catholic Church, they have a satellite there. They used to watch into the space every day. It is for experiment, and then yet others may be the backbone to keep all of us alive. We must. All of this is happening because strength. Unity creates stability. Once there is unity, people are stable. One of the greatest problems of indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu, including Nnamdi Kanu, is that it's not stable. Father Mbaka cautioned them as a man of God. They attack on Father Mbaka, and the moment Father Mbaka come out again and support them, Father Mbaka become Holy Ghost. Mad people everywhere, calling people mad people. Because they are unstable. Pure nature introduce security to protect the people of Anam. Kanu want to run his own brancher of unknown government. He attack Obi of nature. Today now they want Obi of what of Otolechua? Unstable. That is what you are. Jacob said to his son Reuben, you are the first son, the dignity of my body. But thou hast come unto my bed and defiled it. You went unto my first wife, and for doing this, you shall be unstable like the water. You rape our women, that we know. You use small girl for ritual, that we know. You have sent many to the grave, and some of them you are yet to give us account. People like Basil Akwara, people like John Chukuma, to mention but a few. Some are on the run. Where is Ongukwe Nwanze? Where is Ruby Markel? You are unstable. Come on my platform and yap. We are your destiny. We are your doom. And so, like I was saying, unity creates progress. Unity creates progress. Unity creates peace. Unity creates stability. In fact, there is nothing that can be achieved without unity of purpose. It doesn't matter what your opinions are. It doesn't matter the angle you are viewing this matter. If we do not take advantage of unification, get ready. We are not in a hurry and we go nowhere. We are warming up. We have not even started. With this understanding of unity, which is coming together of different component members of a people or substance, we must all pay close attention to the substance that is being united, as the reaction of such unification is important. Having said that unity is this, you've seen the advantage of unity. My brother, as we are working towards unification, it's not everything that you unite. You must pay close attention to what substance is being unified. For instance, we must understand what we must understand about unity. Number one, we have two types of unity, and I personally refer them to external and internal unity. We have two types of or categories of unity. One I classify as external unity, and another I refer to as internal unity. Of course, when they say something is external and then another is internal, you should be able to understand. When you talk about external unity, be very careful what you unite with externally. You look at the body biologically. You look at the virus in the body biologically. You begin to look at the issue of the host and the virus. When a virus lives in the body becomes the host. It's created in such a way by the creator that both of them cannot coexist. That is an example of external unification. You do not have any choice. It's either the host will kill the virus or the virus will kill the host. And so when you talk about external unification, Biafran people are the host. Nigerians are the virus. Don't you get it? Biologically, the host and the virus cannot survive. Both survive. One must die. And then when we talk about internal unification, we are talking about the ability for different organs with different function within the same body discharging their individual or different responsibility harmoniously to the edification of one another. I do not understand how the brain will engineer you to cook food, and when the food is ready, your hand picks up the food and put in your mouth, and then inside your mouth your tongue first intestine, and that one process it, and then he send it to the liver, to the kidney, and finally it gets to the larger intestine, and then urinate some out through urine, and then you pass others out through feces, and then finally there are some other organs that are responsible for extracting vitamins, as the case may be, to where they are needed. Some send water to the blood, yet others send through the liver, disseminate nutrients. These are different component members of the body, but they understand what it means to be unified. They have to work as one, and this is because there is need. Their survival depends on internal unification. Those are the things you should understand. So when I say there is need for us to unite, I'm not talking about external unification, people of Biafra. I am telling you about external, internal unification. Number 2, external unity is not achievable in the case of Nigeria. It is not achievable. It's just like element. Element cannot be broken down into a smaller substance. Likewise, one element cannot be chemically converted into a different element. That is Nigeria. You can shout from here to tomorrow, hey, we are one Nigeria, let us unite. We must go back and listen clearly to the advice of Wolowo and of course Amadu Bello. And so each time I say, let's unite, we can only live in pretense. Number 3, internal unity becomes our ultimate point of strength. If you must survive as the people of Biafra, you must understand what this unity is all about. It could be compared to the process of chemical reaction, which naturally create avenue for recreation of all the chemical substance that initially does not exist. Chemical reaction, for instance, could be compared to as a person in which one or more substance, the reactant, are converted to one or more different substance. The product, the substance, are either chemical element or compound. So those of you who studied geology, maybe you will understand what I'm saying. When you look at chemical substance going through process, that is why you have different kind of natural resources. When there is a chemical substance coming together, unifying in terms of internal unification, you begin to see gold, silver, diamond, crude oil, gas, and so many others, as the case may be. But outside that, I have made it clear to you that when you talk about external unity, which can be compared to element which cannot be broken down into a smaller substance, maybe you begin to see the clearer picture. Number 4, there is need for unity of purpose and the science which deals with the physical structure and substance of the earth, their histories and their process, which act on them. Number 5, watch out for the new enemies of the internal unification among us. They come very fast with unification, but their action promote disunity. As we are planning to talk about the issue of unification, watch out for the real enemy of unification. They come around you professing unity, but watch them closely. Watch them closely. They represent, their action is all about disunity. In conclusion to our discussion this evening, we must take advantage of our position in this matter to bring the best that is in us. Without the unification of the Biafran people, we are not going anywhere. And what is the unification? First of all, unification of our political representative, unification of our monarch, unification of our intellectuals, according to Nnamdi Kanu, unification of our Ndiara, Ndioshina, Ndiama. All of us must unite. Both the people making sense, both the people who are not making sense, all of us must unite. Both the one that agree in lower Niger and upper Niger and bottom Niger and sideways Niger, all of us must unite. And the more you hide under your pretense, the more you pretend that it doesn't concern me. My guy, let us understand what is at stake. Africa will never be free. until Biafra is restored. Africa will never be free until Biafra is restored. And I can assure you, after this heavy rain, you will understand. At this moment, our lines are open. May I humbly inform in the axis of Rukboko, some areas of Igirita, likely Eneka. You go down to Rumokoro, Rumoibo, Rumorosi, Rumokuta, and then around my one. Use that distance and transfer it within 100% radius. You will get radio Biafra Human Right and Freedom radio station on those avenues. And of course, people are making effort to make sure that even in our villages, in our creeks, hamlet and settlement, you will be hearing this voice. We have not started. We are testing the microphone. Those of you in Anambra, and we have reliable information that those of you in Obawusa, in Zene, all around Asaba, you get Biafra Human Right and Freedom radio station. And of course, on nature, Mpo, Tere, and its environ, you will receive Biafra Human Right and Freedom radio station on FM. And of course, you can download our app. We are on Simple Radio. We are on satellite. The TV and every other thing is on the process. We must institutionalize the land of Biafra. But it's a gradual process. Be free to call in and make your contribution. You can call in and insult me and express yourself. It is your cause. I am your destiny. I am your doom. And of course, genuine people who out there who understand our predicament, you do the right thing. We are embarking on a journey to empower the next generation, youth empowerment. You don't have to go to the bush. It's raining already. All of you now, they cannot send to the bush. Come out. We are here to empower you. It doesn't matter where you are from within Nigeria and across Biafra land. The program has started already. Just write to me that you are interested. We cannot allow human capacity deposit in you to waste. And we cannot abandon you. It doesn't matter your mistakes, the errors of your way. We will help you correct them. That having been said, our lines are open. All inquiries should come to our studio line. Mazio Kuyonwoka is over there in Canada doing the needful. Mbadike is always coming on air to tell you how to contact him as our American liaison or Obrokundio Yibo and mobilizer. So many people to contact. So you must not 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642 is our WhatsApp line. You can call in and make your own contribution. And of course, our direct line is 08121-52971. 08122152971 is our direct line. And of course, if you are calling from outside the Biafra land, you will do well to add the code, the Nigerian code, which is +234, and then you add the number we have just mentioned now. Good people of Biafra, do not be dismayed. Do not be discouraged. The journey has just begun. And of course, for those of them sending audio to tell you, go and protest, go and kill somebody, go and kill police, tell them to give you their name. My name is George Onyibe. Tell them to give you their name. If they cannot give you their name and they are saying, go and bomb a barrack, go and kill Janjaweed, go and kill, they are the true enemy of our people. We must be coordinated. Because after this heavy rain,
please let the sun rise.
Our lives are in danger, siblings and more that all day long we rule by strangers. Sing give us Biafra. We are begging you, please.
There's nothing we can do without you. It's only you that will save my life.
Chukwu King Biama, you are the one to give us Biafra. We pray. Oh, just save the lives. We are your children, save our lives.
We all like sheep has gone astray. Restore our land and heal our hearts.
Save my life.
Save my life. Save my life.
Chukwu
Almighty Father.
we are begging you, please.
We are insane, living hell in the zoo. Keep up them and set us free. We are begging you.
See my people stay at crying, chup up them, get dying, save our land, we beg you for love.
Tears in my eyes, every day I dey cry. Nothing else I'm asking for, Lord, give me Biafra or I die. We need a clearer picture, a better future, a better future, the Lord.
Freedom is what we want, nothing more, nothing less. We are tired of the zoo and your wickedness. Yes. Save my life, Papa.
Give us Biafra.
We are begging you, please. We are begging you, please. When your kingdom shall come, we will know we are safe. When your kingdom shall come, we will know we are safe.
Father, Lord, we lift up our hands to the air now. Chukwu can take all the glory and give it. Send your son to give me life. Send your innocent give me life. We are begging you, please.
Save my life. Give us Biafra. We are begging you, please.
Alelele bugom, ewe bugom, obia bawagom, ndio chichi
I know you can feel our anguish, but don't let us perish in the hands of our enemies.
Yes, our lines stay open, and you are, of course, encouraged to call and make your contribution. Those of you who are being threatened, who are being bamboozled, who are being controlled by Abenokwabe, save yourself. Save yourself. Save yourself. Unification is the key. And I encourage you, let us take advantage of it. All these things you are seeing today, we are here because some people are busy building followers, not leaders. Have you ever wondered what Nnamdi Kanu want to achieve? When you wake up and told you that Uchimefo has sold Biafra, Radio Biafra to Nigerian government. But let's assume he sold it. Let's assume he sold it. Is there no better way to talk to your brother? And that is because he has been doing that before and going away with it. Have you ever wondered as he dey hot?
Hello.
Good evening from
Yeah.
here. Go ahead, please. Your name?
I'm Onyibe. How are you?
I'm very fine, God is faithful.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard you. I just listened to you about a few minutes. So I decided to call. So your last words is where I want to. That's what I heard. You are saying something about coming together,
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
right?
I didn't get your name, please.
I said we are saying something of coming
Yes,
together, about
yes,
coming together.
you are correct, but I didn't get your name, please.
Okay, my name is Onyibe.
Onyibe, go ahead, please. I was talking about coming together, unification.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So, what do you mean by coming together? Or you mean coming together? I don't know. I just want to understand something, please.
Your question.
Are we,
your question.
Are we not together before?
Are we together before? When Nnamdi Kanu was calling me saboteur, Uche Mefo saboteur, Obi the saboteur, Mazi Ngukinkwo saboteur, Anwazurumba saboteur, Rita Nebogo saboteur, Asari saboteur, everybody saboteur. Was that bringing us together? Please, I need your response on that. Was that bringing us together? When Nnamdi Kanu came on Radio Biafra and say, what kind of anyoma nonsense? How will you feel if I tell you your village is nonsense? Does that foster unification? When he come and say our educated people are intellectual, all of them are criminal, janjaweed, your own people, is that fostering unification? So when I mean we come together, we have to do away with all those shenanigans. That is what I mean. We must respect everybody. We must respect ourselves above all.
Okay, you just said your own. I just want to let you know something, maybe from my own understanding. I will only say that we Easterners, whether you are from Imo State, whether you are from anywhere, all of us, we are supportive to each other.
That is not truth. I will not agree with you. Hold on, please, my brother. I think you're making sense, first of all, but then I have to refute that. I will not agree. I left Abo and I went to Arochukwu on Nnamdi Kanu directive. I took oath. They gave me iron that is poured blood on. I licked the iron. They gave me palm wine swimming with maggot. I drink the palm wine. They gave me alligator pepper. I chew the alligator pepper. They gave me different concussion. I took all of them never to betray Biafra. Are you telling me I'm a saboteur, having gone that length? And I understand you are in America. Can you do that?
Listen to me.
So you don't say that all of us are saboteur to ourselves. Nnamdi Kanu is the one. Nnamdi Kanu is the one who has created saboteur. It was not like this before. Anybody with contrary opinion is a saboteur.
Okay.
Say Nnamdi Kanu is the creator of saboteur. Then it begins to make sense to me. Go ahead, please.
Mr. George Onyibe, if you listen to yourself now, because what you said is that's the reason why I called. You said that Biafrans should come together. I heard that one. Then you said again that the journey has started. Which means, listen to me. Which means your happiness now. Why the journey just started now is because of Nnamdi Kanu is in the in BSS custody. So
my brother, Nnamdi Kanu should be happy that he's arrested in a time like this. Members of the DOS would have killed him. Why will I rejoice over that? That means you didn't follow me completely. I told you Nnamdi Kanu have dual personality as far as his issue is concerned. He started by representing the people of Biafra, and Nigeria cannot undermine his position as a Biafran. But for the people Nnamdi Kanu kill, let him face the Nigerian on his own. I tell you the truth. He should thank God wherever he is that Nigerian arrested him and kept him alive. Because Chinasa Sanworu and other members of the DOS, they would have killed him by now. God is preserving him. You think I hate Nnamdi Kanu? He's an idiot that need to be addressed as one. And so for you to say, oh, you are happy. If I'm happy, I will tell you I'm happy. Is there anything you are going to do to me? When I send you audio of Nnamdi Kanu telling people to rubbish me and other things, for the sake of trust issue, I keep them behind. The day Nnamdi Kanu will come out and mention my name, I will shred him. You people will see how demonic he is. But then, where I come from, we don't betray ourselves. Where I come from, we don't betray ourselves. Mention how many saboteurs you know in this struggle, and look at all of them if it's not Nnamdi Kanu that created them. But even at that, we have not treated him as he treats us. If we are not start talking about Nnamdi Kanu, all those DOS, all those criminals, China Sanwo-Olu, Azaya Oba, Tony Zurumike, Nayanya, by now all of them will mess that guy up. For Darlington to be crying crocodile cry, you think they don't know what they are seeing now? For Efe to come out and challenge all of them, you think they don't know what they are doing? My brother, make your own positive contribution and do not meddle in issue you know nothing about. You people are spectators. Begin to carry out investigative journalism on your own. Call people from ground. Tell them to tell you what is really going on. Those who are not afraid of Abenopabe, when they finish telling you, you will even deny your identity as Igbo. Because of Nnamdi Kanu. My brother, when it is time to rejoice for him, you will see that. I don't pretend in my life. Go ahead if you are still there.
It's talking about you. DSS is not coming after you.
But I have been there now. Nnamdi Kanu betray me to the DSS now. They locked me in a single cell. I stayed there for 60 days. That 60 days I was naked. I have handcuff on my hand and leg. In fact, the name of that handcuff is referred to as Chicago Steel. If I shake, it will lock. If I shake, it will lock. And so for 60 days, I was in a statue position. And every day before 12 o'clock, because I have to shake, this Chicago Steel handcuff would have tightened my hand. And my hand would swell up because no more flow of blood. I will start shouting, and the more I shout, the more it torments me. If they eventually listen to me, they say, brother, get used to it. Nobody's attending to you till 6 o'clock in the evening. I have been there. Nnamdi Kanu was in Kuje prison using Android phone. They don't even know where I was. I have paid much price like Nnamdi Kanu. Must all of us die? Or they didn't tell you I have been in DSS 3 different times and they didn't come for me? In all those times, they didn't even ask of my family. That is why I say you are getting involved in issue you know nothing about. I was there. They didn't even come for me. Without Chimobi Okafor and other people I will not mention their name, I will be gone by now. So what are we not saying? You want me to come out on the street so that they arrest me and I become a hero? My brother, a brave soldier, is the one that go to battle and come out alive. People have paid more price than you can imagine. But we pretend as if nothing happened. We have paid. I, George Onyibe, have paid. As I'm talking to you, my Mitsubishi Sigma is still there. Sorry, a Toyota car is still there with the DSS. They didn't leave it for me. My first house in Port Harcourt, I built it almost 17 years before I joined IPOB. I can't go there now. My church is closed down, Sanctuary of God Church, because of this issue. Brother, I am the owner of Juniper Academy. I have shut it down because of this issue. What did Nnamdi get? Where was he working? Our monthly due, he's using it to live extravagant life. And you are telling me Nnamdi Kanu this and that. Because he blackmail everybody, we keep him quiet. Go ahead with positive contribution and don't get involved in matter you don't know. If you don't want to talk constructively, I cut you off. If you don't want to talk constructively, I cut you off. I don't talk to idiot. You heard what I'm saying. Am I telling you I'm here to beg Nnamdi Kanu? He just has to repent. Which price did he pay that we have not paid? Is it because he did not succeed in killing us? He's the one killing us. He's the one blaming Nigerian government for it. Is that what you want to tell me? We don't abandon our own. We don't. He's not a moral man. Go and ask those who has had first class encounter with him. And Nandekano was arrested. Do you know he was using handset? Do you know he was having conjugal visit? Conjugal. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Though. Where I come from, we don't betray ourselves. We don't. If we can't flow together, everybody go your own. But the overall interest of the people remain paramount. No wonder he calls people like you intellectual. Talk constructively and don't get involved in matter you don't know. We were here from the beginning. We influenced most of these activities. We held our ground when people ran away. We built most of the structure you are seeing today. Until it became so transparent that he cannot sell anybody. He amended the bylaw and of course mode of operandum that was in place. He included clause to bring me and Uche Mefo and other people he perceived as enemy down. And then he set up a kangaroo conflict resolution committee by people who know nothing about POB. And all these things, you think he can hide them and go away? You were not there when I told them in the DOS I will respond to them. You know nothing about 4 years of trying to speak sense into this man. Because you can connect now. Yes, yeah. It's unfortunate anyway. I don't talk to people like you, and I have cut you off when you are ready to talk constructively, and then you can come in, and then we reason like human being. You think we are here when I say, hey, you Nigerian she this and you don't know around on there. You don't know around on there. We say the truth the way it is. People who don't even know anything are trying to tell you what they know nothing about. And of course, at this moment, I am joined by my daddy in the Lord. Can you hear, sir?
I can hear you.
Yes, I'm very sorry. I know you don't like me answering questions.
Brother Bidiobien calling from Los Angeles. So Bidiobien is from Oba. Oba is in Onitsha province. I know that clown thought about telling you his name is Chigozie, and he cannot say where he's staying in United States, even though he's thousands miles away from Biafra land. And I know when you come to this program, you say that you are George Onyibe, Onyibe. And then you say you are in Orogodo. If nothing else, town alone makes me, my heart leaps as far as the name concerned. So he cannot identify himself as appropriate. And he's going to come here and take 15 minutes. That's where I get upset, brother. Nothing else. If the person let them give their complete identity so that we can know where they are calling from. A lot of groups now, like you said, a lot of them are coming with nation. Okay, all these nations that are emanating from Biafra now, we are asking you to come under one umbrella so we can form synergy. You cannot beat the power of synergy. That's what we are talking about. If you rise up as Igbo nation, these people will crush you. You rise up as a John nation, you are gone. You rise up as a Robo nation, you are nobody. You rise up as a Chekiri nation. Whatever nation you want to be. By the way, if you go to Imo State, is it Imo and Anambra, Abia State? Some of them, the government of Nigeria created for them autonomous community. You're looking people talking about, I'm from this autonomous shrooms, Igwes, and the traditional rulers, and create a problem around these areas. And people are not learning that all this division is not going to get us to nowhere. By the way, for the IPONs, you know that what they're doing right now is just it's just a subculture. And people don't do the things the way you are doing. There are men who are still waiting. A lot of people want Biafra, but your modus operandi is discouraging them. And that's what we're here to do. We are asking you to come out and make yourself available and let us know where you can serve under the de facto government of Biafra. It's headed by Elijah Dokubo now and deputized by Adeze Rita and Ibogo. Chief Rafu Wazirike is the patron, the man who started all this agitation after years of almost Nigeria eradicating the name Biafra. What else do you want to know? Biafra Nation Alliance is pioneering this. Uchemefo of the IPOB, it's here as the information secretary. What is the problem? Get yourself around all these things. We have people from the other part of the other groups in the front line, like the BNC. We have the BIM sub. Join, come in and make yourself available. Not even joining, make yourself available, because all this joining word is one thing that is so pathetic. When people are calling people, come and join, come and join. No, you need to make yourself available. What is being done here every day is someone has volunteered to come to this radio every day, trying to have you understand what is going on. Today, we are listening to people sitting in their closet and asking you to go to GoFundMe and raise a fund for our Onyendu. GoFundMe. We have gone to GoFundMe now because the accounts in the United States now, they have been embezzling money. People are taking money that does not belong to them. As a matter of fact, we have new list of saboteurs on Facebook now because it's not organized. Just like this, whoever he is that says you are talking to right now, that doesn't understand what is going on, but he wants to call radio. George Onyibe, I just want to know what you are talking. You don't understand what unison is. You don't understand unity. You don't understand that? Okay, we have in the era of ranting now. According to you, the hot. And they can monkey suit on a bamba. They cannot get all these people around him. When I told you months ago, you didn't believe it. I became a saboteur.
When we told them that Nnamdi Kanu is surrounded by people that we kill.
You're missing out on our former, the wicked idiot in Australia, Chukwudi former, who have stolen from IPOB. Every time on a satellite, he wants to give you radio and television. That's his job. He's stealing from us. Every month, IPOB spends $10,000 to give you radio. Everybody is hopping up and down. This man stole from us for 10 years or more. And you know you are missing his name. All this, both all this Arab, Egypt, whatever it is, I don't know, God forbid that. He was the mastermind. These are the people that will come to the radio and tell you about we don't believe in God, we don't believe in Jesus Christ, we don't believe in all these things. But their wickedness. Isaiah Banwakat Kisi, he is the chairman of Odeshi. With Chinasa, the head of the cultists, as the Biafra intelligence and security officer. Ndioshi. This is exactly the reason I called a meeting here in the United States 9 months ago and said, no, these people are not supposed to be advising our leader. They are not advising him. They are not advising him. We need to call him to order. It's out of hand. And you guys, I became a saboteur. Mwokeleku and in the hut. Got on the phone. I don't know who gave him my address. He was posting my name everywhere, swearing and cussing. Now they have carefully handed Nnamdi Kanu over. If not Nnamdi Kanu himself that is doing this, because my resolution is that Nnamdi Kanu is aware of all these things. So is he that
he is fighting
is
for
he
amnesty.
That the pressure?
We are waiting for him. Then
is
the people,
either the pressure was too much for him to handle, or everything that he's doing is a setup, all these rendition arrangement and everything. We are yet to know. He cannot get away from this thing. He said he's fighting for Biafra. He's going to continue to fight. Or just can get put on our fight. But meanwhile, these criminals from Ofoma to Nyanya, Nzurumike, Chike, Dojem, Chinasa Nworu, Isaiah Oba, Austin, guy from Switzerland. He told me he's from a law. That is his father made him a chief, and his father that he speaks the truth all the time. Akubo is his name, yes. Now I'm hearing this guy praying on Radio Biafra. He called himself a pastor now. This guy knows the truth because he told me how Chike Dosiem and the Australian has been embezzling their money in Switzerland. And when it was time for this man, Akubo, to stand up, he fizzled out. These people are evil, all of them A to Z. Because whatever Nnamdi Kanu is going through today, they are the cause. Nnamdi Kanu is nothing but a mugu, because we place him where he belongs. People should have helped him when we knew that he has a mental health. I keep telling you guys he has a mental health. If he doesn't have a mental health, how can he play into the hands of Nigerians? If not his original plan. Because up to tomorrow, we are still monitoring the event to know if this is his original plan. Just like Greek, how can you say your excellency or Hamadike, then all of a sudden they pick you up like an Greek? So we are monitoring this event. There are so many fingers pointing. We are cutting the names down. We are knowing where they're coming from. But he cannot take that blame alone. Because people have the responsibility to say, no, you cannot continue in this direction. But what they did was, whatever he says, because he was patronizing them, he was paying them, he was giving them money whenever they need money, and paying some to get data and come and tell you guys, I see the hot. Somebody who cannot survive in what is it called? Senegal. It's now he is now knowing every finance on IPOB, and his penny is not in what we're doing. That's so unfortunate. His penny, as far as that monkey, on the easy question to tell. My brother, sometimes I prefer that we focus on organizing our people, because once this issue is raised, we want to continue to clarify. But we have, I think we have done noble.
They are
We have
all
clarified so
important.
much.
They are all important. Did you not hear
We
that
are
guy
clarified.
telling me, is DSS arresting you? He didn't know I was abandoned. He didn't know. Nobody knew my location.
Has DSS arrested Emeke, sir?
Have they arrested him?
Has DSS arrested Chivra for Wasiki? Has DSS arrested Elijah Senator? Chika, what is this guy? Mother, who's now heading the Masop group? Okay, because they are playing, they're saying what they're saying. Leave us alone. They are not playing by violence. They have not established any violent group or terrorist group in the name of securing the land, and turn around and start burning police stations and everything and start killing the police and army. So, I don't know what is wrong with these guys. I don't know why they cannot make decisions. But you know what, my brother? This group of people that are making noise and shouting on Facebook are not the group that is going to get better. All we are doing here is call for our people to rise up. Perhaps with the event of things, Biafrans will understand our situation in that contraption. There are so many distractions. Even as we are talking about Biafra, people are there promoting Nigeria. Out there promoting things about Nigeria. So the best, the best approach is to continue with the gospel, allowing them to witness with their eyes. I hope the one in Ladipo becomes an eye opener. And so many other places where they're selling up their stores and fires and everything. But the point is that there is no way this message will stop. There's no way. We swore to get Biafra. And Biafra, we must restore. It takes a little while. We're not fighting anybody. We're not interested in the arrangement and everything. We will continue to expose the evil of Nigeria, just like our father exposed them the other day. We will continue to do this. The more many of us comes out to join this, so expose Nigeria clearly. The Armenians did it for years here. It's all of them. They come out to the street until Turkey was indicted for genocide. Armenian genocide was 1919. Our genocide was just 50 years ago, 1967 to 70. The British is still running around doing their evil bidding because our people are still hiding. Our people have not come out to continue this message to hold the British accountable for this evil, because we know that Fulanis cannot beat us. They cannot defeat us. There's somebody that is doing this, there's somebody, there's a government that said continue to do this. For us in diaspora, our job is to continue, come together first of all, Britain. Because what I'm looking at, if we don't leverage that power, that population power, we are not going anywhere unless one of us apparently blessed with billions of dollars to fight this war. But if we don't have the money for the war, the alternative is getting together and continue to push until one of these ones, primarily United States, recognizes that these people already understand that they're in a problem, then they can come and help us. You can be here in United States with wearing long gowns with their long hair ties and everything, and showing off as people who are not in difficulty. You can be here celebrating. And then the congressmen in America will smell hand in their nose and say, oh, Biafra, let's come and help them. It doesn't happen that way. We must show that we need help. And then we have them in our constituencies. They can help. But we must show that we want to be free. My Reverend, I will stand by, let other people come in and make their contribution. I want to thank you for all that you're doing. For Biafrans, 3 standards that you must know. 1 is steadiness. Secondly is truthfulness. And thirdly is humility. We must do these 3 things. God is watching. He will take us on, but we must do these things. All hail Biafra, and God bless the people of Biafra, and God bless all lovers of freedom. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much for joining me this evening. And of different interests to be protected. Everybody must focus on what they want and then begin to work towards what we want. Since the creation of this platform, I have not come to condemn any pro-Biafran group because I think I have come of age. But that does not mean I'm in support of everything they are doing. But then you never know. Let them do what they can. We do what we can. Whatever the case may be, it boils down to Biafra restoration. And then when we are home, we will move ahead. But for you to be fighting to restore Nnamdi Kanu, you are deceiving yourself. And you are happy. When I'm happy, I will tell you, are you happy? Are you happy? I am happy that the people calling us saboteur now are catching themselves as saboteur. Criminals everywhere. Without this platform by now, you would have sued out the whole Biafra. And of course, at this moment, I am joined by Udo Guinness, saboteur like me. Go ahead, please, my brother.
Thank you very much. May keep strengthening you and bless you for what you're doing for our land. Still remain your humble servant, Chidera Dogele from Akanitem. Akanitem is in Bend in Omaya province. We go nowhere. And I reside in South Africa, where Chukwukabiama blessed me to do the needful. Onyibe, I wonder how people reason. I don't know if they have the sense of reason again. They are mumbling and jumping up about Nnamdi Kanu. That's what I will call him. Because now they are under building a private company called IPOB. They are making noise. They've forgotten about our people. They have frustrated since Trump rally. Did any of them come and campaign for those men? So the life of Akawara is no longer alive. The life of the data state coordinator is not alive. Did they come out and campaign for those? They forgot about, there's a one comedian that said that he went to prison in the he is doing. You should not talk about IPOB members languishing in prison in Anambra State. So their life are not, they are not a human being. The Nnamdi Kanu life is more precious than any other life. They don't think about that. How many people are languishing in Abia State? How many people are languishing in the Imo State, in prison? How many people are dying in DSS custody in Anambra? How many people in Enugu? Should I continue mentioning it? They never come out and campaign. They never even go one day when Nnamdi Kanu is ranting on Radio Biafra, talking nonsense, asking Nnamdi Kanu to release our people, our youth that dying every day by day in Abia State, in all the whole states that made up Biafra land. They never. Now they are coming out, hey, free Nnamdi Kanu, free Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is the Biafra. That is a singing method. They are busy. They forgot those that die, innocent people that die. They come out for something. They come out for Biafra, but they lost their life. Where is the sense of that idiot in America? He's coming here to come and tell you something. When you're in DSS custody, as you mentioned it, he didn't care about you. Did he campaign about you? Did he say anything about you? Rather, he's gonna set you up. How many people Nnamdi Kanu set up? DSS is busy killing. We don't even know if those people are still alive. Nnamdi Kanu will come and make this person, give him a position. Tomorrow, DSS will come and arrest that person. But none of them can be able to say, Nnamdi Kanu, you are doing wrong. He's coming here to correct people. He's coming here to tell you some nonsense. But he cannot be able to pick up his own phone when Nnamdi Kanu is ranting on Radio Biafra. And you know, but none of them can be able to tell him what you are doing is wrong. You want to tell us that his own life is more is precious than other people's life. It's not 9 months. You are like the same way they carry other children, other people's child. It's not 9 months. They carry everybody 9 months.
Just look at what China Sanwo-Olu is writing. China Sanwo-Olu that decide who live and who die. The M. Mustafa of Biafra land. China Sanwo-Olu should tell us what happened to Mustafa. China Sanwo-Olu should tell us what they did. Oduna is writing, let it be on record that Onyeso Wike, Willie Obiano, Emeka Ofo, and other Igbo businessmen in Abuja, Anambra, are those that raised the money Nigerian government paid Kenya government to unlawfully rendition of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. Nigerian government did not spend $1 on this mission. Rather, the Igbo men founded a very expensive for his extradition rendition. IPOB intelligence unit will continue to unveil many things that are hidden, and all IPOB members should know that our biggest enemy are Igbo people who feel that Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB are visible blockage against their political ambition in Nigeria and the authorities to steal from our people. That is what China Sanwo-Olu is writing. But when you feel I am here in Biafra land. It was China Sanwo-Olu that told me that Willie Obiano, this same enemy they are calling now, gave fine boy SVU's Jeep. 2 for that matter. Once you did not succumb to them, you become a saboteur, wicked saboteur. And when I'm talking about complete unification being the key, some what do I call even the guy supposedly calling from America? Come to your village now. You are in America, you can't even tell us your name, and you are here asking me irrelevant question. It's unfortunate. He say Igbo people are betrayer. My people are not betrayer. Maybe it runs in your own blood. Unfortunate criminals. Go ahead, please, Odu Gene. Sorry for interrupting you.
No. So as you read those things, let me remind you that Sanwo-Olu and the former. If they forgot that mention that they said that if Nnamdi Kanu mess up, they will remove him. Another person will continue. Until Sanwo-Olu and the former. They forget about that. Maybe that's the way that they want to label it to the Igbo billionaires. But what they say, what about their own plan? They plan it to remove Nnamdi Kanu. I did not support Nnamdi Kanu. I didn't like who is killing our own. But they plan their own. If Nnamdi Kanu mess up, they will remove him out of the way. Another person will continue. Now he's trying to come on social media to write nonsense. In secret, what is inside in the heart of China Sanwo-Olu and the former? They forgot. That is the one I left here. I'm not gonna mention the name that said it. When I'm saying something, I'm giving you evidence. It's like it's coming to play a game because everybody is not supporting them. They think that they can be able to suppress me to support them and an atrocity. All we are there before. Maybe they are the people that are with him now. They're succumbing. I cannot be in a place of atrocities going on. That's what makes me different. That's what makes George Onyibe different. That's what makes George Onyibe be unique. There's a people that is unique. They're standing on the truth. You know, it doesn't matter who it may concern. Nnamdi Kanu has molested our people. Nnamdi Kanu has caused the death of our people. Nnamdi Kanu has caused atrocity in our land. Say that he's agitating for freedom, which is not agitating. He's building his own private company. People are busy carrying flag, thinking that they got a. He say, go back and listen to his word when he talk about the de facto government. Maybe if you people don't know about that, you go back and listen. When he talk about de facto government, he called himself a humble servant when we started. But now he's a supremacy. Now he's a Elohim and Elohim. So Elohim and Eloha, they capture him like a chicken. Whatever, in any way he went, you know what he went to. They're busy talking sense. The Nigerian government has seen something that we used to sell the paper every day. Nnamdi Kanu, this, Nnamdi Kanu. What about the innocent people that are languishing in their own DSS office? That is what I'm asking them. Did they ever stand up and ask that question? They never asked that question. So there is not 9 months. The same 9 months they carry them. The mother of those people that carry them is not the same 9 months. You know, sometimes when somebody, I don't know if it's a burger or mischeck, he drinking, he's coming here to talk rubbish. He can't even identify himself. He can't even say that I'm from so place. Biafra. It's only Nalo into DSS hand.
Nnamdi Kanu, when he was in Kuje prison, he was pent up jail. I have said
that's why
he
want
constantly
to
have conjugal visit. He has Android phone he's using. Go and check Facebook. Kosi Sochukuchi Budo was his Facebook account when he was in Kuje. So what are we trying to deceive here? Do they know I was naked for 60 days with handcuff on my hand and my leg because of this Biafra? Do they know that 60 days nobody knew how my family survived? Do they know what we have given up because of this struggle? We took oath to defend the people of Biafra, most especially to make nobody said the next generation, not to defend or restore Nnamdi Kanu.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let me allow others to contribute. Those morons, those bingos that thinking that Nnamdi Kanu is giving them freedom. I don't know what they're expecting. No, let them continue waiting. The bingos, let them continue waiting. Not Biafra. All right, thank you very much, Onyibe.
My
Thank you
brother.
very much. Keep doing the good work
Of
you are doing.
course, we are not in a hurry.
We go nowhere.
We go
We are
nowhere.
monitoring everything. Chinas Anworu is the real killer.
The real criminal.
Is a real killer. If they don't know, let them know. He's the one that bury him alive. They think that we don't know all those things.
He will come.
It's mean to write
to
nonsense on social media.
Come and write now that my father is a saboteur. Nduhi.
Good night from
Thank
here.
you very much. And of course, we are not in a hurry. The earlier you know that, the better for you. We will follow you up until you become normal. We have gone for consultation, time without number. We have gathered those that matters in Biafra land. Let us legalize what we are doing. Let everybody be carried along. One man running franchise with our freedom in the name of Nnamdi Kanu is fooling everybody. And people, ignorant people who don't even know what is happening, are coming to teach you about moral they know nothing about. It's unfortunate. You will deceive everybody until you deceive yourself. Those of you who emboss, where are you now? Where are all of you? Criminals. And you think we will keep quiet, you say the next generation. What a hopeless criminal like Nnamdi Kanu. If he can mess up with the brain of Igbo people, not an Yoma man like me, not people like me. If you like, you accept it. You can imagine that criminal calling from God nowhere, who cannot even boldly talk about his name. He's telling DNA, betrayal is in our DNA. It's in your father DNA. That is why now they cannot have the guts to call Igbo people, curse people.
Simple question. I say name. I don't say name two things or three things. The word Igbo is a cursed word. Or go and ask yourself what we have achieved using the word Igbo before. I ask people a very simple question. I say name. I don't say name two things or three things. Tell me what you achieved under the banner of Igbo, IGBO. One thing. It is nothing. You have our men prostituting themselves in the north, behaving like fools, like imbeciles under Igbo. You see them with red cap all over the place. Igbo put out Jaga Gogi Doji for 9 days. They're still quarreling over who is going to bring out the knife. What he said, some nonsense. Calling yourself an Igbo person is sometimes a curse on its own as well, because I have not seen anything they have accomplished. There are Igbo groups in the United States, they are running, and the reason why they're running is because they have Igbo to their name.
Just like the Igbo man now calling from United States, telling me now, hey, Igbo people are saboteur. You just sound like Nnamdi Kanu to me. You think we will allow this disease to all of us, and then you are hallucinating. I made it clear at the beginning of this broadcast. Nnamdi Kanu at this moment serve dual identity purposes. Number one, if it is the issue regarding Biafra, we are watching. But number two, if it's about his utterances, if it's about his atrocities, his joy kill tendencies, he will face the consequence. After all, it's our people he killed. It is just a simple analogy I've tried to clear on both sides. And then somebody is it, you that don't have name. Just look at even Barrister Jofor and Barrister Jimako. Barrister Jofor supposedly son Nnamdi Kanu. The Kanu is anyo. He told us Nnamdi Kanu anyo. He need doctor. Gonna die if they don't do anything. Nnamdi Kanu is sick. Then Barrister Jimako now came back and told you he has seen Nnamdi Kanu. He's doing well. He's a bouncing baby boy. Deceiving who? Who exactly are you people deceiving? Who exactly are these people thinking they are deceiving? What you don't know, that is what you don't go and look for how we are going to free our people. Be there deceiving yourself. You hear me? The only Mbadike I know, other ones are counterfeit anyway. Mbadike is a counterfeit. Go ahead, sir.
Thanks. Yeah, greetings from here, dear Onyibe. Just listening to what people have been saying, as I told you 2 days back, that most of the people you see jumping around the United States here are Facebook and YouTube freedom fighters. They don't know what is going on. They look at me, all this subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. When they start looking at those YouTube programs, they will jump on the radio thinking that they have point to prove. But I still have seen it today. No point. If he's not afraid, he would have given you what his name is, because he didn't trust what he was saying. That's why he didn't want to give you his name. My name is Izuku Okoli. I am the mobilization administrator for Americans. So for people hiding their identity. For 8 years, and no, there's no more room for gossiping. It's for people that are serious to liberate our people in Biafra land. And also, you can still go to our website, which says allbiafrans@gmail.com. Allbiafrans@gmail.com. Over there, you can support the movement towards making sure that the radio is speaking in all parts of Biafra land. The information you need to make your donation is there, or if you want to do a taxable donation, you can go to BR67foundation@gmail.com. BR67foundation@gmail.com. These are the site where you can go and you make a donation. You get a W-2 1099 to claim your income tax if you are in America. It's not much to say, just to tell you that the message is going, because the bell you've been ringing on the ear of the people that makes the guy from America to jump on the radio like he have a point to prove. We all have been in this struggle. See, I've been in this struggle since 2013. See, the day we was excused from the meeting, that we no more part of the movement. That's the day I told my friends, I said, hey, the game is coming to an end. Even before that, I have told people around me that in order for Biafra to be restored, that all these people on DOS must go. I've been telling it to people here, and they think I'm just, joking. But look at it today. No deputy, head of DOS, nobody is anywhere to be found to defend the Supremo. So you ask yourself, where is that ship heading to? As our people always say, when one road closes, another one opens. For people who have Biafra at heart, and people who are ready to, to defend our people and deliver our people, join the Biafra factor government. Every pro-Biafran group are part of the Biafran factor government. So don't think it's only Biafran nation. So the number again is 917-346-5419 for people who are ready and serious to liberate our people in Biafra land. I'll keep you here for now, and to remind our people that our FM is speaking some part of Biafra land within Anambra axis and Iguacha axis on 100.5 FM. 100.5 FM. So tell your people, if you're in diaspora, tell your people to check this frequency, see if they're getting it in their communities and villages. Yaba, I say good night from the city of New York. Thank you.
Thank you for joining me, my brother. We go nowhere.
There is only one indigenous broadcaster championing the cause for the restoration of Biafra. Biafra Human Rights Radio. Of course, unstoppable and remains the beacon of truth. It has been so since yesterday, and today and forever. Biafra restoration project is on course. It remains sacrosanct. It is irreversible, and no amount of force can dampen nor quench the ingenuity.
Yes, at this moment, call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
The man of God.
Now, my name, you can pronounce my name very well.
I told you the other one is it yo, but that one not what I was saying. Dog, is it the way how we get it? You're welcome, sir. Go ahead, please.
I'm trying to hear from any news from Ngongo, but I have not heard anything.
Realize the truth. Honestly, I don't blame them because if we have to be optimistic, we have to be realistic. We look at the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. I see great men, intelligent individuals. I see people who he cannot even mention. John the Baptist said, "He that is coming after me, his sandal I am not free to unloose." But then everybody said, "Let's give this man this support for the sake of our people." And then it got into his head. And the people who are external don't even know what is happening. It's now they are being shocked. They are asking questions. And people who are supposed to tell them the truth now want to intimidate them. Writing new name of saboteur. That is what they do.
That's true.
Go ahead, please.
That's true. My brothers and sisters, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Prophet Burning Fire, and who always say the truth and who always tell you what is you don't even want to hear because the truth always pain. I have said a lot of things, but you guys don't want to understand. Today, there is a lot of problem in IPOB, which I said I told you people for a long time. Darlington, this man, what they call him, Master Prophet, is now using Darlington like piece of paper. The Master Prophet is the in-law of Nnamdi Kanu. They're using him now, intimidating him now, say a lot of things against Darlington. Then my mind goes when Darlington is talking about against Uchemefo and other things. I say, oh my God, vengeance is everywhere. What is going on? What is going on? IPOB versus IPOB. There's big problem. They have a lot of big problems there, which is very, very difficult. Because how they speak against Uchemefo and everything against Uchemefo, the Master Prophet said it in a live program today, that's how they start to propaganda against Uchemefo. They start bringing a lot of things against Uchemefo until later on the Uchemefo enter inside the saboteur. That they already know the truth, little by little. To tell you the truth, if Uchemefo is there till now,
my brother, the time they were doing all this, they all know the truth. But the point is that we should be sacrificed as a sacrifice made to the slaughter like a sacrifice. Sacrificial lamb, a scapegoat. Nnamdi Kanu practically want to make me and Uchemefo a scapegoat. They know the truth. When I talk about Nnamdi Kanu and I stand my ground, I know why I'm saying that. Nnamdi Kanu will come in the morning. I'm proud of you. You are doing great. I love you. He will go behind and tell them to mess me up. Evidence are there. So it's not as if he was misled. He was using us against ourselves.
That is what I'm trying to say. That is coming back. So the problem now is who will help Nnamdi Kanu? The answer is no. As I told them before, The only how they can do it is to start. Something you said today, unity. This guy from America come and be saying something because these people in America, sometimes you don't blame them. Some of them, the same thing in Europe here. Some of them in America, they are not like others. Some people they are not doing anything. Some people they are just living with a woman, and the woman is suffering them, and they don't go work. Some of them they're taking care of their children in the house. They want to get Biafra and go home. You don't blame them. I already monitor many of them. The same thing in Europe here. Europe here, do you know what they're doing? They're in asylum. And when they are in asylum, use Biafra to take asylum. Immediately you want to tell them the truth. See, stop all this. Biafra is not coming. You people are making. They will say, no, God, thunder fire you. You don't want us to get our asylum. Because of that asylum, that is why they want Biafra to be messed up. You will see somebody. They are in Europe for 30 years, 20 something. They have not achieved anything. What they want to do is to travel home. They are 65 years, 50 years, 70 years. They want to go home. Instead, if you want to tell them, see the right way, they will say no. What they want is that particular way. Even though they're killing people, they want to throw that way. Our people don't have that bread. Their minds have gone. They have brainwashed them for a long time. So before we can save these people, is this radio. That's why I'm calling all the Biafrans. Let us support this Biafran human rights radio. Anybody, you can contact me. You can contact any person that is known. You can contact Onyibe. You can contact Uchemefo. You can contact anybody that is this member. If you want to support us, so let this radio reach Enugu, reach Ebonyi State. We are now in Anambra State. We are in River State. So it's coming, support, so that if you want to help your people, if you don't want to help them, many guys today, they don't even know. Since all these days, you have not heard any killings in Igbo land. No Fulani herdsmen, nothing. Everything is already calmed down. One guy today called me. He lives in Germany. Every time they threaten him, we are going to kill him, you, unknown gunmen, all this thing. He called every time he said, I'm afraid to travel home. Since all these days, where everything calmed down, he just called me in the video call today, saying, I'm in Nigeria now, see everywhere is peaceful, I'm happy. But how can you have your home? You're afraid to go your home. Are we Biafrans supposed to be happy to come home so that all these unknown government, all this ESN will protect us, or are we going to be afraid so that they will kill us? It's better for Nigerian government to take over than for us to come back home. They will say you are saboteur. People that want to save you, people that want to save your life, people that want you to reason, people that don't want police, don't want police to be killing you, people that don't want you to enter that trouble, and you are threatening them. Since if you people are hearing us for a long time, all these people they have captured. Last time I told them that you are in the bush. One guy said, if you are in the bush, come out from the bush. The rain is falling, a lot of things happening. Go out from there, and they come inside the city, because all this you people are doing cannot give us Biafra. Can Biafra come with all this? He cannot come. I told them that you will be in Biafra land, that southeast, Imo State, and they will be shooting gun, killing each other. And they say you are killing police. Why the Yoruba people, they are doing business in Lagos, doing business in Ibadan, and Hausa people are doing for everywhere. There is peace in their land, and you think that United Nations will hear you? No. Do you think that anybody will talk about you? No. Only what they will do is Facebook. Non-government is shooting all this thing. They will not even hear you until they finish our people too. But if you want something to happen, have you met international community? You say yes. Show me document. No. Have I seen you in the video? No. See what our Chief Lab was looking what he did. You can see physical. He representing Biafra in United Nations. You see physical, not about propaganda. Oh, this video will be here. They will carry video put here, carry the other person put here. See somebody, you see somebody, only one person will be there talking. He's talking United Nations. Or I'm in America. Which people do you meet in America? It's the same IPOB you meet in America. That you are United Nations, you are United in America. No, you want to meet Trump, but you organize yourself with all the Biafrans in America. You say you will meet Trump. That is a lie. See what is going on. Chief Lafu Wazirike meet United Nations through you. Do you know how much they lobby? Now we are going to call it for football. Do you know one person? Let me tell you, this football that Chief Lafu Wazirike the Big Mazom they are organizing, it can save up to how many people? Maybe football is 24 people there. The footballer, 12 people or 24 people that will go there. It can save one person or two person can become billionaire in Igbo land. Do you know why? Because when they travel to that Tanzania or South Africa to play that football, they can choose one person there or two person there to play international ball there. Then the person become billionaire. But you guys, we insulting him. Oh, Wazirike, you are evil. You compromise. The person that compromise, why is he talking about Biafra? The person that he compromise, how can he go to United Nations? I want you people to listen. Listen. Okay, you say whichever have collected the money, whichever have do this, whichever have do that. Okay, let me tell you, if whichever do that, why is this still doing Biafra? Why did he produce this radio? Why did he give up this radio? Why is he talking about Biafra? Why can't those people tell him, hey, stop all this? I don't understand you guys. This guy in America, what I will advise you, listen, stop because of your hardship or because of your condition, how you are. You try to say something that you don't know. For a long time, I've been searching for unity. But the answer for that is IPOB told me that they cannot unite with people that is only, how many are you? Well, how can we unite with you people? But you don't know that Obelensi Naba Wike. Obelensi Naba Wike. Go and ask somebody what is Obelensi Naba Wike. You will see a big one can look here or just to put out room. But in in 2015, what happened? Go and ask what happened. Because of unity. Everybody organize themselves. We all of us come together. Everybody say reason now the Kano. And it happened. This time around, see problem, fight up and down. Everywhere there's no unity. Oh, you are sitting money, you want to become leader. Oh, Simeon, but you have to become the leader for broadcasting. Simeon, that you know that is afraid. Anybody you see become leader. How can you think that this guy in South Africa, Ikenga, will allow what is Ipa to become their leader? It's not possible. How do you think that because he have not taken oath? All of them, there's confusion in the land. So what you people supposed to do? Listen for Onyibe. When Onyibe say unity, you people are supposed to be coming for begging for unity. Not Onyibe. You people will be begging. I have told you people, organize yourself for Zoom meeting. And they beg all those all former executive. Mazo Miomio, the man that made things happen in 2015. Clifford Iluanya, the powerful man that made things happen in 2015. The powerful man, this one I'm talking, intellectual, engineers. The people that make this thing happen in 2015. The powerful man that make this thing happen in 2015. But it's the man you people abandoned and he died. Nobody remember. It's the people that make this thing happen in 2015. Do you know if I start calling them up and down? Malamu Gochuku is the people that make this thing happen in 2015. Our chairman, Atari Dokobo, he made this thing to even become a reality in 2015. Sabotua, we are going to kill them. We will kill all of you. You have do this and that. Jim, now, which people can do the same thing again? It's not possible again. No any intellectual I see there. Only people I can see in the destiny is intelligent zombies. There's people I call intelligent zombies. You will see them. They will wear shoot. But what will be coming out from their mouth, you will run away. You say, oh, I think this person, are you sure this person is educated? Do you know what again I told these people? That Ojofo have not seen Nankan face to face. They will start insult. Ojofo have not seen Nankan face to face. Go, if he says swear, I can swear. Only what he did is they give him phone, he can speak outside, they can hear each other, but he cannot meet him face to face. And he cannot meet him face to face. Why that? They don't know that he is in very critical in that particular place he is now. They just want them to have hope and they contribute money. I pity for you guys. Only the solution is unity. Without unity, nothing. Without unity, nothing. So I will stop now, but my greeting goes to our foreign affairs, Ikenna Obibi Ogono, and our homeland affairs, Ikenna Asiebu. I will even say that my greeting go to my action, but you people don't know. He is the one that make all the Italian people to recognize Biafra. He is the one that make Pope open up and speak about Biafrans. That since all these days I've been calling Michael Iruanya. It's later on I know that this is not Michael Iruanya that make it happen, just coordinator. And this man is the one that doctor. When they said doctor, go and look his English. Go and read. He's a professor. He have worked in Parliament in the United Kingdom. He have do a lot of work. But you people tell him he's a saboteur. All these people that are supposed to help, people that are supposed to work, go to the United Nations, go to the international community, go to all this. You people have abused and finished. Now, what do you want them to do? What do you want them to do? And those Rumba, the powerful people, the great. You know, when they say great people, not you know that the people that when they walk, you cannot even near them. You cannot even touch their shoe, even reach their shoe. The people that I'm talking about is people that you cannot even touch their shoe. The great people, the people that use their money, these people that have made up to $100,000 and something $70,000 to IPOB. With the charity organization, what they form. And after that, they call them saboteurs. And all of them have left. How can you get the money again getting before? That's what I say. You people have to reason. Nothing like unity. Call all these people and unite with them, my brothers and sisters. Call all these people and apologize. So that Almighty God, the God of heaven and earth, will give all that Biafra. Because if you don't do all these things, I'm telling you people, you say, oh, leave this person talking, leave them to talk. We're going to Biafra. Biafra is coming this year. Do you know? Let me tell you how IPOB is always safe. Just everybody listen to me. Don't worry, Udog, very soon. Our leader do you know why our leader is in that detention? We plan it very soon. You will see all the whole international community will be coming. Do you know that America have been there? America have heard about our leader is in DSS. Don't worry. You will see when they will start tackling this man. We already get up to 45 lawyers that will go to the court. That's how they say it. When I tell them that, see, they will postpone this court. All the money that you pay for the court, all this money you pay for this lawyer, this year, after that, they will postpone it again. Nothing. The best thing is unity, my brothers and sisters. If you like, say this thing you are talking or threaten people you will kill. The one you people is enough. Don't kill any innocent person again. Please, it's enough. It's enough, my brothers and sisters. Stop killing innocent people. I'm begging you guys, in the name of Almighty God. Any person that tell you go and kill somebody in Igbo land, that this person is supposed to tell the person, slap the person, or tell the person is stupid. Because the person live in Europe here, he live in America, he live in Asia, and he's sending you 10,000 naira, telling you, oh, go and kill this person. And you go like zombie and kill the person. Think that Biafra will come. The person, you have committed the atrocities. Tell the person to help you for money for eating. Because the person have a opportunity to help you in Nigeria. So that you can start business with 20,000. You can start business with 50,000. The person will give you the money to go and kill somebody. And you will collect the money and go and do the same thing. How do you know that you will survive? That one will not come. And you too will, the memory come. Like many people here, you know, sometimes I start looking at many people. I see that me and them is not the same. Some of them, Nigeria government is looking after them for 20 years ago. And they learned to Europe here. Some learned to America. They not come back home. And you follow them that you know you are going to see your family in Nigeria. And these people will give you money, say, oh, they will tell you in Europe, oh, don't money that you are supposed to if you travel to Nigeria. Don't, because they have committed a lot of things, that's why they cannot travel to Nigeria. They will carry money and you people say, go and kill somebody, you go and kill. These people that do that is a criminal before, who they pursue from Nigeria, police people pursue before Nigeria, they run away to Cotonou, from Cotonou to come to Europe or America. And you following them, think that you live together in America with them, or you live together in Europe. They can never travel. 20 years they never travel. Ask them why are they not? They say, oh, no need here, Nigeria is not good. It's a lie because there's something they have committed in their village. They want Biafra to come so that all of them will come back and start that atrocity. Please, my brothers and sisters, I'm begging you in the name of Jesus Christ. Please. If they are angry for the one that they have killed. Remember what happened in the oldest days when they're killing people, burning people ground. And do you know that that pains, that atrocity, that particular thing they have done is now reaching children to children. It's coming to children to many people you see today, they are suffering. They cannot eat. They will say, oh, let's go and pray for the people family, let's do this, let's do this, the whole thing. It's because of this thing. You can go and kill, but your family generation to generation will be suffering because you already killed innocent person. I'm begging you, please. Thank you so much, Mazo Onyibe. I have to stop here. May God bless you so that other people will speak. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And of course, we keep telling our people the truth. We keep pushing this idea for people to understand what is going on. It really doesn't matter what your opinions are, but the truth will always remain the truth. Of course, I am inching closer to the end of this program. Our people must understand that it is important we take advantage of the instrument of unification. I have tried to explain to you that we have external and internal unification. One is not encouraging, it's not advisable. It will not yield any positive impact. And the other becomes the master key to unlocking our position. You can shout and then talk about every type of group whatsoever. But not until we face the reality. The journey has just begun. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line.
Yeah, good evening, sir, from here.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I really was not just comfortable today to talk about. Just only one thing that made me to just say in few words. My contribution is going direct to that an imbecilic idiot that called from whichever place he said he called from. Look at what he is saying. Somebody that is living in abroad is talking like bees inside the hole. Let him come home. Let him come home. Who is he to come and start asking you questions whether DSS has ever caught you? He himself that is up there talking rubbish. Has he even done half of the things that we at home have been doing? I just want to talk to him because he's very inconsequential and a negative catalyst that has nothing to write home about, and they are coming to put him out into matters that is stronger than you. Look at he couldn't even complete his name. He's even afraid upon that he's up there and he's coming to come and query you that you are happy. Maybe he's trying to make reference to what Benjamin Madubugu used your name to form fake account and posted yesterday. That's why he's coming to give you.
You are correct. You are correct. I think that is what he read. There is a Facebook.
That's what he wanted to say.
Yes, there is a Facebook with the name Mazi George Onyibe. And one of his posts yesterday or day before yesterday said, I am rejoicing that Nnamdi Kanu have been arrested. I think that man calling from America must have read that post. And for those of you who have come across that post, Mazi George Onyibe belonged to Benjamin Madubugu. He is the one who cloned my account. I don't answer Mazi George Onyibe. I am Justice Mariri. I have George Onyibe. And then I have Onyibe. These are my authentic accounts. For some reason, depending on the time where they were open, I use it. We're not hiding for anything. So maybe that man must have read and said, I'm rejoicing that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested because he saw the post coming from Benjamin Madubugu to tarnish my image. But the point is that by now they should understand how determined we are. They are not of any concern to us. We are looking for how to actually bring the mind of our people on a standpoint where together we can speak with one voice, where together we can have respect for one another, where together we can have concentrate all our energy, creating one impenetrable unit until the enemies of our people are no more. But of course, he is void of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So he speaks what he knows. And I'm sure that if he's the kind of people that reason, if he's a progressive minded individual, he should go back and look at our record. We've never been spectator in this journey, and we don't have any intention to be that. Go ahead, my sister. Sorry for interrupting you.
Thank you, sir. Because that's exactly, if you had given the idiot that opportunity, that's where he want to buzz down to. Because some of all those imbecilic idiots over there, they don't even read the handworks writing on the wall. They don't even know the difference between O and the A. O and O. You are thank God for your explanation concerning element and atom and other whatnot. He is the type that it is the negative catalyst. You know, or bring back the rate of chemical reaction, and itself will not even be a part of the reaction because it will not take part in it, but it will either forward it or reduce it back. He is one of the negative catalyst because he is just there doing nothing. He never contributed. He never pertained in anything. But it's only in your program he feels that he can call because he thought that when they see a foreign number, they will start shaking. You don't know that there are many of them there that we at home eat better than they do, and even get the sense of the things happening more than them. Look how he is talking. Somebody that has stayed for donkey years abroad without achieving anything. You cannot even express yourself very well. You are even talking like an old baboon in the village, and you are coming to make nonsense contribution in somebody's program. He's happy that Nnamdi. Let's assume that he's even happy. Nnamdi Kanu has sought to kill him severally. You know how many times he has been poisoned? So if he had died by now, won't then Nnamdi Kanu be happy? Do you know how many people Nnamdi Kanu has killed? That one you are talking. When the sadness will start, you will see it. Because all my brothers and other people's loved ones that he killed, and the ones he sent his own private DSS to abduct and keep where we don't know till today. Must give account of all of them. My prayer is that he will not die there. He must come out and give account of all the atrocities he has committed in Igbo land. He is the one that brought this evil to us now. We don't sleep and close two eyes again. That the place is relatively peaceful now is because he is detained there. And you people will abandon the constructive questions you're supposed to be asking. You will be coming to attack somebody foolishly. What took him to where he went to? What are the things that he went there to do? How come that he is apprehended without anybody knowing? And it's his brother that was the first person to raise alarm and mentioned where he went to. Meaning that he is doing his secret business with his brothers when it is something that they feel that money can come out of. And now, look at it happening in RPO bingo. They are sorting people of Biafra over there. I could not put mouth into that one. You are coming, your house is on fire, you are coming to pursue rat. You know that you people are more than 20 groups there now. Very soon, all of you will group, gather your own or non-government and another ECM and start fighting yourselves over there. You people don't like somebody. Why can't you leave the person alone? Did anybody invite you in this program to come and contribute? Your contribution is inconsequential as far as this Biafra Human Rights Radio is concerned. Concentrate on your Radio Biafra there. Never you call this holy platform any other day. Because evil people like you is not needed here. Never you call it again. Because any day you call it again, what you don't know will happen to you. All of you thought that maybe you to use just Onyibe to shine. Thunder will fire all of you there one by one. My dear, that's only what I have to say this night.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And of course, good night. We are doing it for ourselves. This having been said, this is eventually where I will be drawing the curtain for this evening segment. I want to sincerely appreciate all of you who has called to make your contribution, whether you are cannot take their call at this moment. We continue to fight hard to ensure that Biafra is restored. We do not have any intention to back down, but of course the job is a bit more complicated, as most of us have eventually destroyed the brain of our brothers, and we may have to work harder to change their orientation, as Mazi Obidi will always say. I think I have a on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening, Onyibe.
Good evening from you, my administrator.
Okay, I strongly thank you again for the job, your time, and your money you put in this struggle. And to my response to those who come to ask you, some questions here, I think they should reserve their question. Maybe anytime their leader come out, they can ask their leader, because I know as it's coming out, I got there, please come out and answer me question, because many things
which he have done and not letting IPOP people know. There are many things, like the guy that is calling me from United States. I don't know if he's the one that is handling IPOP money. I don't know, but I want to ask him if he's not the one. When Nandikano was about to transfer the money from Germany to London, did he contact any of you people IPOP? Or when he is coming to make ranking in the radio, telling people to go on the street and kiss people and burn this and burn that, did he contact you people to take an like advice or to share ideas together? So all this sort of thing never take place in IPOP. I never know the kind of Biafra which you people are trying to bring for us, or even are trying to bring to our people. Really, I'm sorry if somebody can spend the time, just come here to come and ask a question which he knows that these people that is saying this thing, they are the really smart. Because you, Onyibe, you are not new in this struggle, and Mofo is not new as well. And I thank God that Mofo time has took him up from IPOP as well. So, and I strongly thank God that God knows he's a good man, and God doesn't want a bad thing to behead him. The danger, God saw the danger that is coming, so he tried to make that separation. And when that separation come, I take it like a positive something. So I think to Uche Movosa is very positive something, because whenever somebody wake is his own money. So my advice to these IPOP members, this Nnamdi follower, because I cannot call them IPOP, they are Nnamdi follower, because most of them are not even in the IPOP. They don't know what they're saying about IPOP. Even people like us that were into IPOP that are trying to know something about IPOP could not know it. So I wonder how we are moving, we are going fast, we are going forward, we are going unshakable, we are on this, we are indestructible. But when you see all sorts of indestructible are happening to us, and we don't accept this kind of things. So my own advice, that man that called from the United States, I don't know who he is to try to know, to try to see if the United States, where he settled down now, if the government that the county is running is how the United States is running, then you can tell us, okay, we can close up our mouth and not know the county when they come out to try to do what is Biafra. This is not so. So we have every right to criticize anything that this man is doing or anybody is doing that is not favoring this struggle. People are telling me every year they are far. I told them, you are nowhere far. You are just like a person who is in the middle of the sea. You are at the valley of a sea, and you have no compass. So you are just running around the sea, around the valley, and you think you are moving. You are burning your fuels, you are burning your energies, and you think that you are going somewhere. You are not going anywhere. You are still inside the valley. This is how I've been seeing IPOP these days, because why IPOP seems like an organization into a valley, because there is nothing we have done that is transparency. We have never having enough transparency from the leader, or even when I try to know more from the journal of Italy, even I see them almost something that even maybe worse than the other person they are talking about. So, and people is coming to tell you this is the way to unite together, to have a voice, to speak in a voice. He said, no. I don't know if we are dragging two Biafra here or one Biafra. So, and anybody that is not welcoming this idea of being together, that person does not want the interest of Biafra. So, and this Biafra, of a team where somebody wants to become the president, you want to become the top, you want to become the leader, you want to become the ruler, you want to become the person that will tell who is going to die and live. Who are you? And now today you're coming to ask me if I am happy because they arrest him. I am the person that will ask you if you are happy that he arrest. Because if you could have talked to him and asked him to adjust the way he talk and to adjust the way he do some things, it could have been more better for him that he's not arrested. And now you're asking me if I'm happy because Nnamdi Kanu is arrested. The one that will ask you people, are you people not happy that he's been arrested because you people could have been a help to him, but you people failed to be his help. Because you IPOP people, you people are dreaming. You people are dreamers. You're trying to dream one. You wake up. The Kanu will announce IPO around Biafra land for you. This is why you people fold up your hand. Don't ask questions. You don't even know when your leader is being arrested. Please, I'm not trying to bring the confusion into IPOP struggle, but I want you people to ask me how IPOP are doing well from 10 years to this time. And you people, there in IPOP, will try to reform something, try to make something more different. Because the people that is contributing money in their life is some of our brothers too. So please, let us not to come here to waste our time or to ask the question which we know we have already got the answer, because we know why every one of us left IPOB. Me, I know particularly. I know before. I don't know Chemofo. I don't know Onyibe. I don't know anybody from IPOB in Palermo branch where I am. So I don't know you people. I've never been in contact with you people, but I still have the same thinking which you people started to think at this time. So why can't I join this my idea with you people, idea will move forward? And I know many of IPO people there, they're still asking this question, but they have to be bold to ask this question. They have to be bold to ask this question. How things are being running to IPOP? We are far. Where are we? At which bus stop are we? Which junction are we? What is the thing that is going that are being documented through IPOP? What is the things that are being documented from the United Nations or from those people that they have to go and ask Biafra, they say you should go and make war at this kind of century, 2021, and speak to Biafra somewhere in a UN or in a parliament, and somebody tell you to go and make war. I want to know the name of that person. That person will be the name that will give us the Biafra. So my people, me, I was once a IPOP. But I've been fooling. I've been fooled by somebody which I think that I'm more wiser than him. So please, I'm begging every of IPOP member, I'm begging you people to open your minds, open your hearts. And before, if you're a freedom fighter, if you're fighting for freedom, you have to be, first of all, to be free with your mind, your own self first. And you have a free thinking. So we should not come here every night to come to think, let's go and bring them down. Whom are you bringing down? Are we Hausa people? Are we Nigerian government? Is this platform a Nigerian government platform? Please, let everybody respect himself and better think what is good for every person and what is good for Biafra. And as we begin to think more how things work to another place, we'll get our own answers. So I thank everyone who is involved in making this radio to talk, in making us to sharing this message of hope. I call it a message of hope. I see Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Akpan begging that Kenya Facebook, I don't know how his name, I forgot his name. They're begging him to forgive them on the behalf of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, is he there to have we ordered you to go and beg for him? The same way too, most of them will come to and they have to come and beg you people one by one. They have to come and beg Onyibe. They have to come and beg Obi, and they have to come and beg Mazim Mofa as well. Because what we are suggesting is just the simple way to get our freedom. So who don't want unity? What do you want? You want to get the Biafra. You don't want unity. You don't want all these people that are fighting for Biafra to unite. I wonder what you're looking for. Thank you, Mazi. God bless you, and I say good night.
Thank
God
you.
bless
Thank you very much, my
everyone of Biafra. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good night from here. And of course, this is where we draw the curtain. We continue from where we stop. If we stop fighting for Biafra restoration, and that is the end of us as a people. The enemies of Biafra are not relenting. You can see their act of desperation in trying to take over your land, mess everybody's up, and then we already know what to do, and we will do that. At this moment, I'll be signing off. I say good night, and God be with all of you.